Hi everybody, for this week video I present you my cat's hat made with the Belknap Premium Tweed, and I will be using ADDI King Size 46 needle and ADDI Professional 22 needle. First I will cast on the machine with the waste yarn, one in the front, one in the back for the first row, starting by the black needle. When I reach the black needle again, I open the yarn feeder, put the yarn in and crank for at least 5 rows. 5 rows of waste yarn. All the number will be on the screen during video, so please take note. So I use some waste yarn right now with a different color because it would help me at the end to close my tube. So I bring the Belknap Premium Tweed, my working yarn, put it in and crank like this. So pull on it, make sure I don't have any drop stitch. There, and crank. When I reach a lot of row, I start counting because I forgot that my row counter doesn't work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, and at 20 I will add a little marker like that with the yarn. So every 20 rows. So we'll keep cranking. When it's touched the table, turn it to prevent drop stitch due to the tension on your needle. So I continue to crank. There, and time to add the waste yarn. So for this project, this part, I did 5 waste yarn with yellow, 5 rows of waste yarn, and then 70 rows of Belknap Premium Tweed, and then I ended with 5 more rows of waste yarn. So when there's no more yarn going through the yarn feeder, the yarn will release by itself like this. It's magic. It's often that one gets stuck, but don't worry. So time to stretch and put that aside. So I continue with ADDI Professional. So I start at the black needle. When I reach the black needle again, put that in your feeder and crank for at least 5 rows like this. When you reach your 5 rows, put that in the middle and bring your working yarn. Yeah, work backward like this, but you don't have to pull on it. Make sure you don't attach the waste yarn and the working yarn because it's gonna be a little trouble to remove at the end. So for this part I will add some, I missed the word. Sorry, it's the orange. Every 10 rows, every 20 rows I add a stitch marker. That was the word I was looking for. So I did 7, no, I did 5 waste yarn, 90 working yarn, and 5 waste yarn for the cast off that is doing right now. There's all removed correctly. Now it's time to stretch it. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Very important to stretch your work. If you don't stretch it enough, your stitch don't relax and doesn't look great. So like this and attach it together. So that part, it's why it's very important to use waste yarn in a different color, a very contrasting one. So I grab one stitch on the side, one stitch on the other side, and make sure it's always the one that is higher on each side. Put it closer. See, this one is higher and this one is higher. Don't grab the wrong one because you end up with a drop stitch and you don't want that. So I continue like that. Like I was talking about the waste yarn, it's very important to use contrasting waste yarn. Sometimes I say to do 5 rows of waste yarn, and some newbies sometimes just add more rows on the working yarn, and it's not working for them because they cannot find the right stitch to grab with the hook. So it's easier when you get to use contrasting yarn. And the hook size right now was a 4.5, but you could use a 5 or a 5.5 if you're comfortable with it. Almost finished. There. And you will see I always need to use the waste yarn. It will it do a very professional finish. There. If you're not comfortable with this video to close, I have another video. I will put the link in the video description. You will see 5 ways to close a tube, so you could use the one you like. So now it's time to remove the waste yarn, and for this part I will just remove the first row for now. And when it's stuck like that and not easy to remove, it's the beginning of your work. When you cast on, this part is harder to remove because we did that by hand. But if you go like me, just remove the first row, usually it worked well. But sometimes it gets stuck, I know, but usually it worked well. Like this. By removing the first row, after that you just have to pull, and it really is easy after. See, just have to pull now, and voila, last rows, and you could see it disappear. Stretchy like I need it to be. And now it removed this part. That was the cast off from the machine. That way you just have to pull on it and pull. Voila, all gone. Stretch, stretch, stretch. There. And then I will go attach those two together to secure my work. There. Time to hide those tail of yarn between the 2 layers to stretch after. Whoops, I pull a stitch. Just have to twist it between your 2 fingers and use your needle to just hide it inside. Voila, there's nothing to see now except that we have to remove the stitch marker that I forgot. So it's easy to remove with my little hook, a loom hook. So this the second part, you could remove the stitch marker just like this. Pull just a little bit, and you could see it's very easy to remove. So if your counter doesn't work, use that stitcher stitch marker. Easy and free. I like that when it's free. There, time to close this tube. So choose the one in the middle and go on one side, and then you pick the second one side and the second one, and grab it there. It's not easy at the beginning, but with time you get very comfortable using this method. Me at the beginning, I struggle a lot. Took me like a weekend to understand this correctly. There. And here, almost finished. And I will do the same thing on the other side. So now it's time to make sure that my work is not twist. So I put that flat on my working table and make sure it get to be straight, very straight, no twists. And after that I will go and close this tube, this part of the tube. Use the one in the middle and go on the side to grab the other stitch. On the side, on the other side. Get in and on the other side. So yeah, I use waste yarn yellow for this side, and actually on camera it's better with the orange, so we'll know for next time. You could see it with the yellow, but it's less accurate than the orange from the other side. There, grab it. If you're still here, can you just add a little smiley face or a little heart in the comments section? So it will tell me that you be very patient and follow me till here. So with the tip of my wool needle, I will help my yarn to get where I need it to be. There. And now it's time to remove it. Like I did earlier, I removed the first row like this. Oops. Continue till the other side, and then I will be able to pull, et voila. Oops, it disappeared. Yay. Just stretch. So we'll do the same thing on the other side, except this part I just have to pull because it was the cast off part. Stretch, and now time to hide those little tail of yarn. Oh, you see, that was the part where I close it with the knot and it doesn't look great, so I will put that on the side so it will end up in the tip of the ears so we won't see it. So for the closing, I decided to just take 1/2 of the stitch, just you could see, just grab half of it and whoops, continue. Grab half of it on the side and half of it on the other side. If you want to grab it all, it's your project. Do what you want. But me, for the video, I decide to do it like this. It's my project. But you don't have to do exactly the same. So do what you feel like to do. I don't know if it sounds correct. It sounds okay for me. There. So I will continue. Sometimes it's hard for me because I have to talk to myself during a video, and English is not my first language, as you could see and hear. So I continue. It's, it's great though. It look neat. There. Half of it and pull. Grab half of it and pull on the side and the other side. Almost finished. Yay! The upper part of the hat or the beanie. A lot of people say beanie and some say hat. And here in my part of Canada we say toque or toque. It's funny, a same object could have a different name, different place in the world. So that's it. There, look like this. And I will do a little knot on the side. Voila. And the same thing on the other side. Do a little knot, getting in the loop and pull. And hide those little tail between the two layers. There. Cut the excess. Stretch and do the same on the other side. There. Look like this. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And now it's time to divide it. To find the middle. To make sure that my ears are at the right place. The place I need them to be. So I will do it here. So I go there. So that will be the top of my ears. And I will do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. And voila. So the top of the ears are marked. And now I need the side to be marked. So I could remove the middle now, don't need it. There. On the side. I did 14 rows. So we'll do 14 on the other side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. It's here. So it's marked. So now with my work yarn, I will go and make sure that I grab one side and the other side. And I will go to the top of the hat to reach the orange stitch marker. So it's my guide. So I come back and I will go the opposite of my stitch like this and go in and out like this and there. So both sides are done. Maji of the video. So I will just pull a little bit to give it a shape, not too much. There, just perfect. So I just use my needle to bring it closer, so that way I could do the knot and I did easy. There, pull, do like I did on the other side. When it's perfect, similar, attach. And I will bring my yarn closer to the other tail to be attached together. See, look cute. Double knot, and then I did in the ears. Oh, maybe not. I thought I was doing it in the ears. Ah, yes, I did. It's because I filmed myself and I put my voice on it after. So that way you don't have too much noise, because usually I record when everybody's sleeping at home. So that way, no kids, no voice in the video except mine. I didn't do that of my first video, but with time I learn. There. Cute. So it's look like this. Now I will divide it again. So that's the side, and this is the other side, and then I will fold it to find the middle. I will put that orange stitch marker here. Very important to put those is to sew the other part of the hat or the beanie. Make sure that it doesn't twist. There. This, I prepared this side. I forgot to hide those little tail. There. And this part. Just do a little knot, getting in the loop and pull. There. Loop. Cut. There. So it's time to find the middle here and the middle on the side. So we put a green stitch marker. Put it here. There. Put it flat. And put 2 stitch marker on the side. I will use some purple. You could see the hat right now, the beanie. It's not attached together, but it's soon to be. There. Like this. There. I will attach this part only to be easy to attach, because I will be sewing on different can't find the word. I will wait later, I will find it. So we'll sew it vertical to horizontal. Horizontal. Oh my god, that's hard to say. Oh, sorry. So it's very important to stay on the same row to this part, the upper part of the beanie, and you stay on the same rows on the down part of the beanie. Because if you don't, it will not look right. It will look perfectly made if you take the time and you stay on the same column. So you take 2 bar and a full stitch on the upper part of the beanie, and I don't pull too tight on the yarn yet, because if I do a mistake it's easier to fix if I just keep the yarn loose for now. I will tighten it after. So I go grab 2, and it's very important to arrive your stitch marker are at the same place. If it's not, remove it. You remove your yarn and start over. Stretch it, as I say. It look great. See? So I'll turn my work soon. But as you could see, the purple and the orange, the orange are at the same place. It's been a while since I did any video like this long version, so it's hard to find all the words there. So this could be removed, and I continue grabbing 2 bar and a full stitch here. I will remove the orange, it's in my way. Go away, orange, go away. Oh, it's stuck. Cut, cut, like a little chicken. Cut, cut, cut. So we'll continue, grab 2 and almost finish, and grab a full stitch on the upper side and 2 bar on the downside of the project. If you're still here, I'd be very happy if you put a little heart or a little smiley face in the comment. There. And almost finished. And I will attach those 2 together. As you could see, I left the downside open. It's a little different because I put some braid on it. Not yet, but I will put some braid there and go in the same hole and bring the tail of yarn, cut the excess and stretch. See, look like this, look great. See, on the head, look like this. So we put this on one side. I use it 1 meter of yarn, and I have 12 different pieces of yarn. I divide it and keep the blue together, so that's why you see a lot of blue in the braid. So I find a button I like very much, so I decide to sew it on the side to give it a little style. Attach it when it's okay. You feel it's stuff. It's tough. It's tough. No, it's not fixed. I have to find the words. You feel it's secure. Secure. You could turn and attach it to the other tail of yarn to secure it. There. Like this. And hide it between the two layers. I say that a lot. I did. We hide everything. There. And pull. Cut the excess. Look like this. It's cute. So now on the other side, I take the hook and attach it like this. So you could attach both like this if you want. It was only to show different way to attach it. So I will divide it by 4 and keep the blue in the middle like I did on the other braid. Why? Because I feel like it. I don't actually have a reason for that. There. Keep the blue in the middle and I will do my braid. I attach my my beanie on the table to be able to braid it like this. When you reach the same as the first one, I will attach it, second knot like this, and cut the excess. I leave it that way on this video, but if you feel to put like pom-pom on it, it could be cute too. So voila, this is the video for this week. Hope you enjoy it. See you next week for a brand new video. Ciao ciao. Never give up.